All right, welcome into another 5-minute Powers play here in 2019. I got Coach Powers with me, and Coach came off a big weekend at Gila River with 4 great teams, and I know it wasn't the outcome that you wanted, but tell me about the weekend and what you thought you got out of your Thunderbolt team.
Well, it wasn't a terrible outcome. I mean, obviously, the Clarkson came to play. I mean, that was, I think, our worst effort of the season, but all the credit goes to Clarkson. I mean, they're the ones that made that happen. They just were really difficult to play against. They were more prepared, and that's on me, than our guys were, and it is what it is. And Saturday we played well. We played really well. We had about a 10-minute lapse in the second period where we got away from our identity a little bit, but that's also a result of, a really, really good team just getting into their game. So, but I think the end result, coming back and getting a shootout win and an official tie against that good of a team is good, and we stood pat where we need to in the rankings, and so all's well ends well.
So the teams that came in here, were they what you expected? Did they play? I mean, we talked about Clarkson, how well they played, but did the other 2 teams perform like you thought they were going to perform?
Yeah, they did. I mean, they're everything that we knew they were. It was an incredible field. It could have gone really either way. The only game that probably wasn't very close was our game against Clarkson. But look at Minnesota State. They lost in overtime and blew a late lead against Duluth, and then again to us. They could have easily won this weekend. And Duluth obviously, was down 3 guys and gave Clarkson all they could handle on Saturday. So it was a really even field. I think it was competitive. It was great for everybody to see.
The fan support that you guys got, again, I thought was really good. I mean, considering it's the holidays and you didn't have any student base really to speak of, but I think college hockey fans in the Desert Southwest got a chance to see some really good college hockey action. And how big a step is that for building this program and growing the game down here?
I think it's great. I think we got about 4,000 a night, which was what we wanted. Obviously, they got to see great hockey. We were disappointed with our ability or inability to give them something really good to cheer for on Friday, and Saturday the people that came back, I think, got their money's worth and saw a really, really exciting game and a great way to finish the Desert Classic.
Talk to me a little bit about those Friday nights. Sometimes those are difficult. You and I talked in the press conference about Brinson, what you've been trying to do with him to get him to be Brinny every night. But is there something you have to do to make Friday nights better?
Well, I don't think they're that bad. We'll agree to disagree. We were bad this past Friday, but you look at the previous 2, we won. We beat CC and we beat. Princeton. We've got a number of sweeps. We've won a lot of games on Friday, but we're 14-7-1, and the majority of those 7s have been on Fridays. I look at it as a positive. We come back hungry. Our guys
right.
get motivated, and it's not that they're not motivated on Friday, but when you want to see a team rebound from a loss, and historically our guys have been very good at that.
So the obvious question is, you got 12 games left. I'm calling it the devilish dozen. It's going to be tricky to get into the national tournament. You're going to have to obviously perform well, and you want to perform well. But last weekend kind of had the feel of like an NCAA regional and what it would be like. Did you guys approach it kind of that way, realizing it's a one and done, or you just approached it to win every game like you always do?
Well, I mean, we wanted to give ourselves a chance to win the trophy. That trophy was really cool, first of all, and so we wanted to try and win it. But it was the same as always. We knew we had to win Friday to play for a trophy Saturday, and the first thing I said to the guys after Friday was, look, we don't get to play for the trophy, but we do have bigger goals in that trophy, and and we have to show up tomorrow if we're going to accomplish what our bigger picture goal is. So and to credit to the guys that they played 2 of the best periods they've played all year in the first and third, and if we can put together 60 minutes like that, we're going to win a lot more games.
I talked with some of my friends from Minnesota, and they're telling me about how big the pitchfork is getting all over the place. They're talking about not only your team, but the pitchfork itself from Herm on Saturdays and ESPN. And are you starting to feel that now even more than ever, that the pitchfork is a place where people want to put it on the front of their jersey?
I mean, I've always felt that way. I've always felt that this place is special, and I'm biased, obviously, but I think with some of the high-profile hires that Ray has brought on, it certainly helps. It certainly helps the public perception of what this place is all about and what Ray's vision is for all of Sun Devil athletics. But I think this is the best place in the country to go to school, but again, I'm biased.
I hear you. Let's wrap up a couple of things. First of all, let's talk about 4,000 people out at Gila River. That would look really nice in a 4,000-seat arena on campus, wouldn't it? It
will, and it will. It absolutely will. We can't wait for that. We know we're getting 4,000, 40-plus miles from campus. We're going to get that every night on campus.
And a majority of those, I'm guessing, will be students when you're on campus, which is always great because they create such a great environment, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll be a really popular entertainment venue, an option for our student body. We're going to have a great student section in the new arena. It's going to be tremendous, and part of the ASU athletics vision in getting students more involved is to dedicate 25% of the venue to students.
Right.
And so we'll be doing that, and we're excited for it.
This weekend you got Boston College coming here, a storied program, storied coach. Not playing the best on the road right now, but talk about what you expect out of Boston College coming here first to Oceanside and then over to Gila River again on Saturday night.
Well, the first thing we said to our guys today was don't even think about looking at their ranking or their record. They're really good. They're very talented, very skilled, and they're built not anywhere near to what we are. So we're going to have to be very good, very urgent, very good defensively. Not give them any time and space to have a chance to beat them. They're a good team. They're playing really good hockey. We watched the game against Notre Dame. It wasn't a 4-0 game. I thought it was a pretty evenly played game, and so they'll be ready to go. They're in January here. We know they have to make a push. They know they have to make a push. So I think we're going to get their very best, and their very best is very good.
So this weekend ends, and then all of a sudden it's kind of a neat way to go down the stretch. If I look at your schedule where you have a chance to play a couple weeks, get a week of rest, get a couple more, get a week of rest. Any thoughts on ending your season so early? I know you have no choice, but I mean, you're going to end like on the 1st and 2nd of March. Should you get into the NCAA tournament, you got 3.5 weeks. Is that good or bad or indifferent?
Well, I think we're gonna obviously spin it to where it's good. We're gonna be fresh. We're gonna be healthy. Again, we got a lot of work to do before we can even think about qualifying for that tournament. But if that does go our way and our guys take care of business here down the stretch, we have some ideas and some tricks up our sleeve to make sure that they're ready.
Coach, I appreciate your time. Good luck this weekend with Boston College here in town. Again, Friday night at Oceanside and Saturday at Gila River, and it's going to be a big weekend.
Should be. Thank you.